When Jasmine appeared on my show, she was hurt and angry because she felt betrayed by her mother, Tierny. You see, Tierny signed over her rights to Jasmine after Jasmine came forward with sexual abuse allegations against Tierny's then boyfriend, and years later, as an adult, Jasmine had plenty to say about that. Here's a clip.
When I was 13 years old, my mother's boyfriend sexually assaulted me. This man was not a stranger. My mother didn't raise me, so my great-grandparents raised me. When she would come around, she would be with this man. So when I eventually went to go live with her, when I did turn 13, it was just weird energy. He comes in my room. He's just staring, like, directly at my breast, just staring. And I'm just uncomfortable, so I'm just trying to kind of, you know, stiff up a little bit. And he's just sitting there. About 2 minutes go by, he just asks me, "You want to have big breasts like your mom?" And I'm just stuck. Like, I don't have any words for that. He said, well, for example, if I was to, like, grope you or touch your breasts, would you go tell your mom? I just froze. Like, I didn't have any words. I just froze up. Like, this is all just crazy to me. Yeah. I freeze up, and immediately he just reaches his hand into my shirt, like, just opens my shirt and just reaches in. And he's groping, he's feeling, touching. It's just really uncomfortable. I tried so hard to fight back tears while he was doing that.
Why didn't your mom raise you? Why was your grandmother raising you?
My mother was, you know, in the streets, you know, fast moving. She never wanted anything to really just hold her down. Okay. So after a few years and I found out that my mom was actually my mom.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, I thought that was like my sister. Like, I honestly thought that was my sister. But when I did eventually live with her, she's just doing all of this stuff to me. It's like,
my daughter approached me and told me that my then boyfriend had fondled her one night in her room. I was shocked, for one. And I just really couldn't believe what she was telling me. You know, he swore up and down to me that it did not happen, he wouldn't do that. Things were good with me, him, and our family. So I just needed to do my own investigation. I contacted family members, I talked to family members, and there was nobody, absolutely nobody, that could verify that this man has ever had any predatory actions or history. So we continued seeing each other because I couldn't just say, you did it, so you're out the door. Because I had to, at the time, I feel like, follow my heart. So I continued to see him.
She comes to live with you at 13, right? She says this guy comes into her room and sexually assaults her.
Okay, so.
Wait, let me finish. He reaches into her shirt, he gropes her breasts. She's 13 years old. You don't believe her?
This is the story that I got. He can't, because I was there that night. I do remember him going in her room, closing the door. They were talking.
Why, if he didn't, okay, hold on. She's a 13-year-old girl, little girl, right, 13?
Yeah.
You let a man go into your 13-year-old daughter's room and shut the door?
Okay, first of all, Steve.
Did you?
Yes, okay,
Why
but
did you
I
let
did
that
not,
happen?
because at the time it did not register to me. I did not think that this
Why
man
not?
would do something like that.
Why not?
how does that not register with you?
Let me ask you this.
First of all, he had been around since she was a newborn child.
Would you let a 15-year-old boy go in her room and shut the door?
No.
Exactly.
You told me when I was 15 years old, arguing with me, and you told me out of your mouth that you and him came to the conclusion that none of that ever happened.
And you want to know why?
Yes, I do.
Because
I
from
wanna know
my
why.
experience, somebody just doesn't wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm going to go touch a child today.
Really?
In all of my experiences, there is either somebody that can corroborate that that person has had
Why would you think she was
history.
lying? Why would you think she was lying
Because
at 13?
I had told this man my story. He knows my experiences, what I went through. And for him to do that to my child, why would you do that to my child after you knew
Did you say
everything
this
that
to him?
I went through?
Did you say this to him?
Yes, I did.
And what did
Do you
he
think
say?
he cared about us? You think he cared about us?
And he told me that it never happened.
So you believe him?
Over me. Your flesh and blood.
Jasmine came here today, and she took a lie detector test. And we asked her, did Tierny's then boyfriend reach under your shirt and touch your breasts when you were 13 years old? She answered yes. Did Tierny's then boyfriend come to you after he sexually assaulted you and ask you if you were mad at him for what he did to you? She answered yes. After you told Tierny what her then boyfriend did to you, did she withhold food from you? She answered yes. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Jasmine told the truth.
Listen. Jasmine, look at me. The truth is out there now. It's out there now. So we know it happened, okay? Okay? Then we say this is what we wanted. We just wanted the truth to be known. And now that the truth is known, we can move forward now, baby. I'm so sorry.
I just really hope from here, like, it's nothing but positive energy. Like, I really pray and hope. That's all Grand wants.
It's been 5 months since Jasmine was here, and today she's back to update me on what's been going on since the show. So, Jasmine, did you get that positive energy you were hoping for?
Oh, Steve, no. It has not been positive. I just kind of really just came to my own conclusion that, it just is what it is. She's just gonna be her, and it's nothing that I can do about it. I can't fight or continue to, fight battles with her wanting to be who she is. So I just let her be who she is.
She claims that she was a victim of sexual abuse, and now her daughter's coming to her and saying this, and she has to follow her heart and believe some guy who she even witnessed with her own eyes, see him go into your bedroom, shut the bedroom door. Who knows what's going on behind that closed door.
Right. And I just rewatching that and hearing it all over again is just like, I kind of chuckle because it's like, wow, all of that emotion for nothing. Like, just for you to come back and still basically do the same thing is like, you just put on a show, and she put on a good show. All of that was just fake. You sitting up here talking about you got to follow your heart, and, the truth is out there now. It's just all just a big glob of mess.
Now, a lot of viewers really reacted very strongly to your mom, as anybody could imagine. And they made comments online on how awful your mother treated you. Did you see these comments?
I did see these comments. As soon as it dropped on the page, I went in and looked at it myself, reading the comments just to see what everybody thought of the show. As I'm reading the comments, of course, everybody is like dragging my mom, which is, expected to happen. But I see her commenting back, like she's responding to almost everybody that was commenting, coming at her negatively. She's just commenting back. And then the things she's saying is just ridiculous. Like, Y'all don't know me. They scripted the show to be how they wanted it to be for their views or whatever. Me and my daughter are fine. You know, we've been moved past this. I'm like, why are you on social media once again lying? And then you're lying to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. Like, that's just crazy to me.
From what my wife has told me, you know, this show, your show, got tons and tons of comment. And your mother responded to 600 of them. Like,
What?
oh, 900, 900. She responded to 900 of the comments. First of all, like, who has the time to respond? And she's laughing. She's using the laughing emoji to these people
Right.
who are sticking up for her daughter. Your mom wrote, I'm laughing because y'all don't know me or my child. This was 13 years ago. He is long gone. I don't owe any of you an explanation. Your comments mean nothing to me. I have to answer to God and God alone and my child, and I have already done that, so what you all want is funny to me, with the big smiley emoji. One woman wrote, I really wish to personally meet that mother, that thing of a mother, because I'll show her a thing or two. And your mother wrote,
I remember that one.
your mother wrote, pull up and show it then.
Yeah, I remember that one. I said, wow, so you really on social media?
She's
ready
gonna
to
fight somebody. But on some level, no matter how old we get, we still want the acceptance. We want a relationship with our mom, our father. How is it for you moving forward, knowing that, one, your mother failed you at one time when you were 13 years old, but now is basically failing you again?
I feel like it's just failure. It's been failure. Like, you didn't raise me. You let, whatever happened 13 years ago happen. And then even now as an adult, you don't celebrate my accomplishments with me. You only call me when you want to get me in my business and be nosy and see what I'm going on. It's like, moving forward now, I am just over it. Like, I'm in a bliss. Like, I'm so happy. It's crazy. I don't even worry about her anymore. Like, it is what it is. I move on. Like I said, I let her, do her. I'm grown now. It's nothing that you can do for me, like, at all. I just really hope and pray she just does it for my sisters. That's my only concern. But for me, I'm good.
Yeah. She showed herself to who she is. You seem like, even though everything you went through, you're a strong, beautiful young woman. I'm sure you're going to be fine. I have no doubt.
Definitely. Like, I couldn't be more happier since this show. I see a whole lot of things from a different perspective, and I like it. I stress less, I cry less, I laugh more, and being able to sit here in the space that I am today and know that I went through all of that and to be good today is, like, amazing. Like, it's like hitting the lottery.
Who knows? Maybe your mother wakes up one day and realizes, the way she's acted, the things that she said to you, the way she failed you. I wouldn't count on it. And, a lot of people, they have a funky relationship with their parents sometimes, and that's just the way it is. And
Right.
Like I said, I don't hope that for you, but if that's the way it is, I'm sure you're going to be fine.
Oh yeah, definitely, Steve. I'm like so over it. It's yeah, no.
Well, listen, we're all rooting for you, pulling for you. I hope you'll stay in touch with you, and with the next time we talk, we hope everything's great.
Perfect. I really appreciate you, Steve, and everything that you did for me. I really appreciate you guys.
Take care.
You too.